Good morning, guys. Welcome to Madden for Dummies with BigHurt. We're going to be putting up a series of videos. Once a week, what we're going to try to do is put out a gameplay video, a game of the week, and then we're also going to, maybe every 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to put out some kind of tutorial. This is for beginners as far as the tutorials go. Just some basic stuff that I've learned over the last couple of years. There's a lot of videos. What we're going to do today is I'm going to put out a video. This video is going to be about how to recognize coverage pre and post snap. There's been a lot of videos on how to beat certain coverages, how to beat cover 2, what plays beat cover 3. There's been a very few videos on how to recognize coverages post snap. So this is what I'm going to try to do here, because you could, come out in a play that's a cover 2 beater, but if your opponent mans up, your outside wide receiver or the guy you're trying to beat the cover 2 with, then you're going to have problems if you can't make the reads post snap. So what we're going to start off here is your basic cover 2 coverage. As you can see, you got the hard flats on the outside there. Now, as far as pre-snap, what I'm looking at is how far back are the two cornerbacks, and are they lined up evenly? In this case, they are lined up evenly. And they're not too far off the line of scrimmage, about 5 yards off. So that's your first indicator that it could be cover 2. But with every play you guys run, you don't want to just run, a cover 2 beater. Because if your opponent does something different to stop the cover 2 beater, then you're going to be in trouble. So what I got here is on the left side, I got Edelman on an in route, so that's going to be your man beater. I got I put the Gronkowski in a streak. What that's going to do is that's going to open up Amendola on a cover 3. And then I got Hogan is going to be my cover 2 beater. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to run your standard cover 2 beater. And what I'm going to look for post snap is that right side cornerback. Does he stay down on the receiver, or does he start falling up the field? If he stays down, then I'm going to look to hit Amendola on the sidelines with the pass lead. So we'll go ahead and run the play here, and as you can see, he stays down, so we'll just pass lead it up the field, and there's an easy first down. Now, in this situation here, what we're going to do is we're going to have a cover 2, but it's going to be a cloud flat. So on a cloud flat, you're going to have to wait a little longer. So what you're going to notice is the cornerback is going to go ahead and drop back a few steps, and then he'll hold. So this play here, to beat this cover 2, you're going to have to wait a few seconds longer. See, he drops back, and now you got him. Okay, and this, it's very important to pass lead it to the outside of the field if you're running this particular play. Otherwise, the deep blue cornerback, the strong safety, is going to be able to come over there and take that away. So what happens if, they go ahead and man someone up on that? Let's say they take, let's say they man up the strong safety on that. So how are you going to read that? So again, on this play, I got man beaters, I got cover 3 beaters. And you have to mix up your plays. You can't just run the same play every time and think you're gonna run down the field on good opponents. So we'll go ahead and run this play. So I see him biting over. So now I gotta look somewhere else. And so I look to the middle of the field there. And let's go ahead and run that replay. So what you'll see here is I was looking for the cover 2 beater. And I could see immediately I could see how that safety bit over. So look at the strong safety here. Watch how he immediately goes to the right. So right there, I know I'm in trouble. Okay, so I immediately start looking somewhere else. My first thing is to look towards the middle of the field here. And so I'm going to have 2 guys get open here. Amendola coming across is going to be open if I just wait another second. But I also see that the middle linebacker, right outside middle linebacker, is following at the moment. So if I wait another hair second, I'm also going to have what's his name over the middle here. And that was an easy play there. So again, so let's say they change up. Let's say they change up their defense and they just run, your standard cover 3. This is a popular coverage versus trips to the left here. Cover 3 here, what you're going to notice is the cornerback's going to drop straight back. Like, he's not going to go to the sideline. He's not going to stay there. He's going to basically drop straight back. So there's 2 ways you could beat this. Either with a quick pass to the outside, which we'll try first. Okay, we'll go ahead and run this straight back. And there he goes. You got a terrible animation there, but we'll go ahead and set that up again. All right, so there's your basic cover 3 setup. I won't even set up this whole. We'll just run this play stock here. But see how you can hit them and they'll get up the field for 5-6 yards. And that's going to beat your typical cover 3. But of course, your opponent's going to make adjustments down the road. So what he might end up doing is he may come out in cover 3. But yeah, so maybe he'll put this guy on a flat zone. So then you're going to have to go somewhere else. So again, your first read is going to be the wide receiver on the outside. And I can see he's already covered. So I start looking towards the middle of the field. And that was a terrible throw. But I saw 2 people coming open there. And we'll just show that basic play real quick. So here on cover 3, so my opponent made an adjustment here. So the cornerback is dropping straight back. But as you can see, he put the linebacker in a flat here. So all of a sudden, Hogan is not going to be open on that quick route. So then I start looking towards the middle of the field and see what's going on here. Okay. And immediately I can see Edelman on the left is going to be open. So I'm about to throw it to him, but then I also notice that Amendola is going to get wide open here because the cornerback is following Edelman to the middle of the field. And it's going to basically leave him naked here. And then Brady just makes a terrible throw. Just like the first half of the Super Bowl. So again, it's very important when you guys pick a play not to just pick a play to beat certain coverages. Pick plays that beat several different coverages. Because people are going to mix it up on you. So let's just go to basic man here. And I just want to see, look where the formation is. Where everyone's lined up here. So now we just switched it to man. And now we base aligned here. And as you can tell, you can't tell that's man. People that are good at disguising their coverages are going to come out with something like this. Now, a lot of times what people will do is they will man align. See, they'll man align and press. And then that's going to give it away that that's man. And then so you want to go ahead and put out some kind of man beater, which any kind of slant or whatever. But you guys can find that in other videos as far as how you're going to beat man to man. I just want to show you guys how to recognize it. So again, let's run this. Let's just run the same play. And so you see you got cover 2 beater on the right, you got cover 3 beater in the middle, and then hopefully Edelman on the left is going to be my man-to-man beater. So again, we don't know what coverage this is, so we're going to try to read this right away. The way the cornerbacks are a little bit farther, see how far the cornerbacks are there? So I'm either going to read, it's either going to be cover 4 or, cover 3 most likely. It's going to be my pre-read. The safeties would usually be closer up if that's cover 2. So I'm going to be looking for Edelman on the quick out if this is cover 3 or cover 4. So we go ahead and roll it and see how he dropped right down there. So the cornerback dropped right down super quick there. So all of a sudden I knew, okay, wait a minute. This is not cover 3. So here we go. So as soon as we snap it, I'm thinking cover 4 or cover 3 here. But the cornerback does not drop back like he does on cover 3 or cover 4. He drops straight down. So I know, okay, I'm in trouble. I got to look somewhere else. So then I look towards the middle of the field. and he's pretty well covered there, right? So the linebacker's manning him up. I could probably wait a little bit longer and see if the speed factor gets him open. But I see Edelman coming across here, and he's going to be wide open. So we're just going to take the easy 4 or 5 yards, which turns into 10 because of the missed tackle. But you see the different read there? I mean, totally, look the same, look like cover 2, look like cover 3 or cover 4, but it wasn't. So again, we'll go back to your regular Tampa 2, and then let's try to man up a couple of guys here. Let's so this is what the defense looks like. I basically show the play art, manned up those 3 wide receivers with the 1 nickel back and a cornerback, and the linebackers. But we still got the cover 2 look with the cloud flat zones out there. So this is your basic cover 2 coverage. This is what you're going to read post snap. Or this is what you're going to read pre-snap. You're going to read. First read, again, is going to be circle. Then I'm going to go to the middle of the field because that's just my next progression over. I'm going to read right to left. And then we'll look for Edelman here. So again, it's cover 2. We're going to go with the cover 2 beater. We'll motion him out this time. And again, he drops straight out, and he's manned up. And we got, that time there was instant block shed. But I saw Amendola come wide open. So again, let's just look at the coverages here. So it's your basic cover 2, except you got guys manned up all over the place. So my first read is circle, and I could tell the nickelback's going right after him. So that's going to be we're not going to have that throw. Then I go to the middle of the field, and I see that's all clogged up. And then I see this big beast coming at me, wanting to take my neck out, but luckily Amendola breaks free. And again, because everyone was manned up except Amendola, once he got past that cover 2 cornerback, he's left wide open. So again, that's how you guys are going to have to make post reads. And that's where you guys are going to be successful. I hope this video helped, guys. It's the first one, so it's not going to be my best work, but we'll get better as we go along. If you guys like what you see, if it helped at all, go ahead and mash that subscribe button. And appreciate you guys